I can get you off my mind now. 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 I can get you off my mind now.
Hey, what is going on, people? What is going on? Y'all know the routine. You come in. Appreciate you guys coming in. Come in, hit the like button, get the algorithm up so they, put the notifications out. Then YouTube give you a notification that was live. I hope they did. I did see it. Hold on, I gotta make some adjustments. All right, that's a little better. That is a little better. Had to lower my desk a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just lower my desk so I could be at the right height adjustment. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. How everybody's week is going so far? Mine is going pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. This week is going by quick. I'm like, whoa. Like, this week is going by fast. It's going by pretty fast, yo. It's going by pretty fast, yo. I was like, damn, what's going on? Like, it's funny because I'm telling my son, like, yeah, I'm about to go live. You want to go get some food real quick? He's like, yeah. He's like, it's Wednesday already? I'm like, yeah, it's Wednesday. Like, I can't believe it's Wednesday already. I'm like, yeah, it's Wednesday. Like, the week is really going by quick. It's really, really, really going by quick, man. But I got some things I want to touch on, man. I like to start the show on a lighter note. You know what I'm saying? Just waiting for some more people to come in. So people just, if you settle in and get started, man. Like I said, you coming in, hit the like button. I appreciate that. But yeah, it was some things I seen on Instagram, man. Instagram is becoming a comedy show for me, yo. It's becoming real funny because especially like living in Atlanta, like I said before, if you in Atlanta, follow it's like a Scoop ATL or ATL Scoop, something like that. Follow that page because there's always some nonsense in there, man. It's always something nonsense in there. I'd be like, damn, what the heck is that? Like, why are they doing this? So let me see if this is the clip right here or not. Let me see if I pull this clip up. This is it. Let's hold on. Yeah, this is it. I got it pulled up right here for y'all. Let's just switch over. All right, so if y'all can see that or not, you see you got your man driving on the 85-75 highway, and this dude is on the highway with a whole drum set, and he got the nerve to have a tip bowl in the front. He had the nerve to have a tip bowl in the front of the whole joint. So he won a tip. I don't know who's going to stop their vehicle to give this dude a tip. I do not know. I have no idea. But your man is out here performing live in these streets, literally on the highway. Crazy, yo. Crazy. That's Atlanta for you, man. That's why insurance is high. I heard that Atlanta has the highest insurance in the nation. And I believe it because when I moved down from New York to Atlanta, I'm like, I'm paying more money? I thought it was a mistake. I'm like, why am I paying more money for this? It's because of stuff like this. Your man is literally playing a live show in the ATL streets. I'll show it one more time, man, because this is typical Atlanta stuff, yo. It's that's typical. That's not nothing out of the norm. That's nothing not out of the norm. Yeah, man, it's crazy out here in Atlanta, yo. Hold on, let's see. I'll pull this other clip up that I want to show you guys. No, it's the same guy. Hold on. All right, so my man tried to go for a dive, and he smacks himself in the water. I don't know who told him or who gassed him up to go for that. He went full speed. He had good form, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough water for what he wanted to do. It was not enough water for what he wanted to do. One more time, man. One more time. Like I said, man, Instagram is undefeated. And I'm not going to lie. It's another platform that's undefeated right now, too, that I want to show you guys, man. It's another platform that's undefeated. And that's right now is YouTube. YouTube got these training videos. I seen them on Instagram at first, right? And I showed one last week when they had the guy that was, he was training and he was showing people how not to get hit. And if you get jumped, what you do, you kind of pull yourself out of it and go around in circles. That's what he tried to show you guys. So, lucky for you guys, me doing some investigation, there's a whole video of this dude, yo.
We've used over the past 26 years to save our lives and the lives of others.
As you can hear, let me pull the video up. Okay, that's not it. Hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go. So this is the tactical training courses that this man is doing out in Detroit, and he teaching you ways of how to defend yourself in the mean streets of Detroit.
Detroit Urban Survival Training. I'm going to share with you tactics we've used over the past 26 years to save our lives and the lives of others. This technique will work for you. We know that because it worked for us. Here, number one, we take from the aggressor who represents a high-level threat. Do not use this unless your life's in danger. This could be a bottle, a knife, or extreme condition, multiple aggressors. Your family's in danger. You're in danger. Here, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your foot and you're going to oblique stomp into the knee. This will cause severe damage and breaking the knee and their ability to articulate towards you. Fingers go directly into the eyes. From here, you come forward and extend your hand, web your hand right into the hyoid, striking them down. This intelligent option will increase your survivability.
Here's another one. So,
Short Urban Survival Training, we're going to share with you right now what you can do to increase your survivability. If a person has a blade, it's in the forward grip, they're not committing, but you need to stop the threat. So he's not leaning forward, he's not actually stabbing yet. Instead of waiting, we take initiative using our longest, strongest weapon, which is our leg. We're going to turn away slightly, which actually can sometimes bait them. You're going to go straight through the knee and go all the way through. Sometimes you'll end up stepping on their leg, which is even more destructive. This intelligent option will increase your survivability.
all right. So right here, he's showing you how to disarm people with shotguns. So this is the pistol disarm.
Detroit Urban Survival Training. Today I'm going to show you how you can disarm an attacker who has a pistol. Step 1, move what's in front of the weapon. Step 2, web the rear of the weapon and the front. Lift the weapon up at a 45-degree angle. Take your elbow, push the aggressor's chest back, and now you can defend yourself or your family members. This intelligent option can increase your survivability.
Oh, man. So this is how you disarm with a knife.
Training. Today we're going to share with you how you can disarm an attacker that has a knife pressed on your front throat, palm down. Step 1.
Oh, there's one more. There's a few more I want to show. These are hilarious. I'm sorry.
Step 2. Invert the wrist. Grab the guard of the knife, pointing it towards the aggressor.
Detroit Urban Survival Training. I'm going to share with you another way you can defend your life against a baseball bat wielding attacker. This could be a rake. It could be a long pole. This will help you survive. The way this works, when he's swinging, slow motion comes out. As it comes forward, I lean back, and then I come forward here. The reason this works is because by the time he's able to redirect this, it's too late. Fingers go into the eyes, elevate back, extend, smash the skull to the ground or the wall, secure the weapon. This will increase your survivability.
Yo, this dude is classic. And he had like people in the streets that he was doing this with. Just because you think that he doing this in a dojo or in his wherever he's at, it's people in the streets that he was doing this with as well. See?
Detroit Urban Survival Training. Another knife disarm. This is a street demo. Right now, we did 2 demos already. The knife disarm, this is the 3rd one. He has no idea what's about to happen. He's going to resist. So I put it to my throat, but he's going to put underhand. So I'm the hostage from the front here, and he's going to cut if I move. If I move anything, cut fast. Cut right through, really fast. Good, so you see he's going to cut. So if I move, you're going to cut. 1, 2, and then from here, right to the throat. Detroit Urban Survival Training, intelligent options to increase your survivability. Detroit Urban Survival Training.
All right, it's the last one. It's the last one before he gets to this stuff,
you can
man.
move someone against their will, even when they're much stronger than you, much bigger than you. All right, he's going to walk this way, and I don't want you to fall down. I want you to stay on your feet, okay? Are you ready? Okay, walk forward. Detroit Urban Survival Training. The way this works is I went under the nose, and you go under the nose right here. It doesn't matter how strong they are. It breaks the vertical plane and causes them to go back. You can use that as an intelligent option to improve your likelihood of survivability in a situation where the person is much larger than you and you want to take them down.
Oh my God, yo, this guy is a classic, man. He is classic. Oh man, this guy makes my day, man. He's hilarious. Top 5 that are alive. Actually, their videos were taken off of TikTok. TikTok do not allow these videos to become content because clearly what he's doing is dangerous as hell. So, yeah, man. I guess they said that this ain't gonna work in real life and TikTok don't want to be liable. I look at it as entertainment purposes only. And I don't think, grabbing somebody by their nose and going like that or grab some, by the eyes and just palming people's faces. I don't know, man. I don't know. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to Trick and shout out to Royce the 5'9" and T Grizzly and Eminem and all the rappers out there, man. But yeah, man, this is what's going on in Detroit, in the mean streets of Detroit, man. I want to start this on a sad note too, man. Have you guys heard of Jacqueline Avant? She passed away today, from what I understand. Yo, she got murdered at a break-in. Somebody did a break-in and entering. So Jacqueline Avant is the wife of Clarence Avant. So Clarence Avant was that music guru. He was the music guru that kind of behind the scenes with everything. And when I saw his documentary on Netflix, I was really inspired by him because he was a behind the scenes type of person. And I was like, oh yeah, this dude is what's up, man. This dude is what's up. But yeah, they got a break and enter, and his wife got shot in a Beverly Hills, Beverly Hills robbing. Somebody tried breaking the house, and they broke in and killed her, man. That's a lot to put on to somebody, man. Rest in peace to her. Let me pull her picture up so you guys see who she is. You probably Remember when you see her. Her right here. So this is Jacqueline Avant, and that's Clarence Avant together. It's sad, it's, to have your wife get murdered, and they're breaking it, in a B&E. I mean, I'm pretty sure you just took what you wanted and just get out of there. You don't have to take nobody's life, but unfortunately, somebody, these people do things a little differently now, man. It's not the same like it used to be. Like, people just like in and out, don't want to kill nobody, but now everybody think they want to catch a body. And this poor woman now lost her life. This man lost her husband. That's the picture of the daughter. I don't know. It's not pulling up. I think it's acting weird. But yeah, it's the picture of their daughter. She worked with the Obamas. I remember that in the documentary as well. But it's sad that she lost her life. She lost her life today. So rest in peace. And, hopefully they catch the killers and they get prosecuted to the fullest extent, because there's no reason to take this woman's life. There's no reason to take her life, man. But let's get on a lighter note, yo. Have you guys seen the King Richard movie? Have you guys seen the King Richard movie? That's it came out this past weekend on HBO Max. So it stars Will Smith. He played Richard Williams. Richard Williams is Serena and Venus Williams' father. And, he took a kind of an unorthodox approach to get his kids into professional tennis. And he was like, in the movie, it showed that he was like obsessed with tennis. Your man had on the tight tennis shorts all the time. And he was just really, really into tennis, man. He was really into tennis. And he wanted his daughters to be the best. And that's what he strived for. And that's what he actually did. His daughters are actually the best in tennis. You know what I'm saying? Like a 1-2 type of punch at a time. I'm not sure if they still 1-2 right now, but they are 1-2 at one time, which is kind of dope. But now I also want to speak about my prejudice about the movie, when I thought it was going to be about. You know what I'm saying? I still got that Colin Kaepernick miniseries in my head, and I'm like, oh, here we go. It's probably another like racial movie that's oversized, going hard with racial things. But it wasn't like that. And I was actually surprised to see that it wasn't like that at all. I was like, all right, this movie is more about, this black man with a plan, and he's sticking to this plan no matter what to get his daughters to the top. And he was going like hard guerrilla marketing type thing. It's like, you know what? We're going to just go all in. This is our plan. We're going to do this. And it's good to see that the wife was actually on board with it too. A lot of times you hear these crazy schemes. Like, it's a crazy scheme to back then to have not one but two of your daughters in professional tennis and be great as they were. And he trained these girls, and these girls wanted it. And, you could train somebody as much as you want. But if that person don't want what you want, it ain't going to go that far. It ain't going to go that far. And it is great to see, a father with a plan, sticking to his plan no matter what. You see all the adversity. Like, it started off, him having to deal with the gangs in the neighborhood. And, one of the gang members is harassing his older daughter. And he got to now fight to get his older daughter to that level. You know what I'm saying? Like, fight to get his older daughter to get left alone. And this gangbanger's all in his face, beating him up. You know what I'm saying? And not to put a spoiler alert, but who cares? But the gangbanger actually get killed in the movie. And the new gangbangers was like, you know what? We got you. We see what you're doing with your daughter. We got you. Go forward. Go hard. We rooting for you. The hood is behind you. Let's keep it moving. So it was dope to see that the gangbangers got involved. It was also interesting to see too, like there was like a meddling neighbor, and she was like getting upset about it. Like, oh, look what you're doing to these little kids, these little girls. You working them too hard, yada, yada, yada. And she actually called Child Protective Services on the Williams family. And they came in, they said that you overworking these girls. And he like, this is my plan. This is what I'm doing. I'm a parent. I'm doing the right thing by my kids. And the CPS really had nothing on them. And the kids were smart as hell. They all into school and they into athletics. They into other things. So it wasn't just like you driving them hard to be, athletes. You also have to be in scholars and they very smart. So if tennis didn't work out, they still had their brains to go forward on. It was dope to see that. It was dope to see him have that going on. You know what I'm saying? It's a great movie. You know what I'm saying? It's 2.5 hours long, but it's one of the movies that you watch. It don't feel like it's that long. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you see a movie like, damn, when this is over? You don't have that feeling when you watch King Richard movie. And I heard that people was complaining about it because they called it King Richard. It was kind of like glorifying more of the father than it was glorifying the sisters or glorifying the mom. You know what I'm saying? It can't always be about the women sometimes. Like, there's not that many positive black male movies that's out there that's based on true stories that we see. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's that the black man is mostly like a victim or like the racism or he got come over racism. This movie wasn't about that. They did have one racial part about it. It was good, Derek. It had one racial part about it that it showed like, oh, he said, oh, are they looking at us like that for daddy? And it's like, oh, but they looking at us like that because we're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's like they didn't feel victimized of being black. He actually uplifted being black. Like, yo, we beautiful. They ain't never seen people this beautiful before. And you don't see that a lot. You don't see that in movies no more. You just see like oh man, we got to overcome this racism and all this stuff like that. That was like the only little bit of subtle racism in that movie. And I appreciate that because a lot of times you just have that overclouded racism. You're like, all right, I get it. Like, damn, they just beat you over the head with like that Colin Kaepernick show. It's like first time he went driving, he get pulled over. He go to the hotel, he can't get cookies. It's just a whole bunch of nonsense that that don't happen in real life that nobody goes through, especially an all-star athlete in the early 2000s. Nobody go through that. See, I didn't know this right here. See, the story was about him. It stopped when it was about the girls. That's how the Williams sisters wanted it. See, that's good. You got to have that type of balance. Like, you got to praise the people that got you there. You know what I'm saying? You got to praise the people that got you there. Like, people wanted more about the Williams sisters. The Williams sisters used to be in your face every weekend, every tournament. They wanted to show their dad in a different light. And I think that's really important to show your dad in a different light because a lot of times, man, we don't see behind the scene people. I would love to see a LeVar Ball movie. You know what I'm saying? You see that just the past weekend, the Ball brothers, Lonzo and Melo, they played against each other and they had to think about it. You a dad, you got two starting point guards going at each other in the NBA. What are the odds? The odds of being in the NBA is small, let alone you have two of your kids in the NBA and another one of your kids in a developmental league and another one of your kids in a developmental league. That is so dope, man. That is so dope, yo. Have you guys seen the King Richard movie? I know a lot of people probably didn't see it because it's on HBO Max. And there's a lot of streaming services out there. Like, you got to have HBO Max. You got to have this. You got to have that. Like, by the time you have all the streaming services, no lie, you paying them out of cable. So, it is a lot. It is a lot to take in when it comes to the streaming services. But I want to know if you guys seen it or not, man. Because I think it's a good movie. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out, in my opinion. You definitely should check it out. Because you don't see movies like that no more where the father is the main person and the wife is supporting the father. You know what I'm saying? You don't see that no more in today's day and age. I don't know what it is or what it's about. You just don't see it no more. You know what I'm saying? You just don't see it no more. Yeah, Derek, you should definitely watch it tonight, man. Like, I hope I didn't spoil too much about it, but you should definitely watch it tonight because it's definitely a great movie. It's definitely a great movie, yo. If you have seen it, let me know how y'all think about it, man. Let's open them up. Let's open up the calls, yo. Let's see if people want to come in and discuss this movie, yo. Because I thought it was great. I thought it was a great movie, but some people didn't like it because I guess it didn't exude the feminine energy or it was too much masculine energy to seeing the man going so hard for his kids. But in my opinion, we need more of that. We definitely need more of that because we have not enough of that, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It was always the victimhood or the man that just can't get it together, or he getting beaten down by the system. He can't overcome nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, we just can't overcome that. We always got to be beaten down. Is that a third? Nah, I'd rather see something like this. A man that going against the system, going against the grain, did it his way, got his daughters in position to be the best. And you could tell that he taught them well. He taught them well because, hold on, guys. I got a call coming in. Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
What's going on? It's my brother Lamont,
Yeah.
y'all. What up?
You know
What up?
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely saw the movie, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It definitely was good to see a different point of view. As far as people not liking it for that reason, just because it wasn't about the girls or it wasn't enough feminine energy, or whatever you want to call it. I feel like that's just straight. It's you just want a reason not to like it.
Yeah.
You're not watching the film for what it is. You're just watching the film because you just looking for, well, what about us?
Mm-hmm.
The movie's not about you.
Yeah, facts.
If you just watch the movie with open eyes, it's a good film. It's a good film.
It is.
And like what you were saying about LeVar Ball, and I guess he had a similar plan.
Mm-hmm.
He was a little loud about it, but he had it.
Well, so was Richard.
The Williams sisters, they weren't around in the social media age, so it's different.
Yeah.
But it was nice to see them there together and playing against each other, just like you saw the Williams sisters play against each other at Wimbledon and other majors.
Yeah.
And with him sitting there in the crowd with the T-shirt saying "I told you so," that was dope. I can't even front. I can't hate on
Oh, you
that.
talking about the LeVar Ball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, seeing what he, like I said, I don't want to give out no spoiler, but what he had to go through, and everybody trying to make him change directions, and he was single-minded, and I know what I want to do.
Yeah.
And sometimes it didn't seem like it was, what I'm saying? It seemed like it was going, but yeah, check it out. Definitely check it out.
Yeah, and also too, like somebody like you say, he was single-minded. Even me watching it, I was like, yo, just go with the flow, bro. Like, you already got him to this level. Let them go above that level now. But he was like, no, I'm doing it this way. This is the way I'm doing it. And he stuck to it. I give him props. He stuck to it.
Yeah, because when you, I think I don't know, maybe it was Will Smith said it in an interview, or somebody said in an interview, it was like the plan was so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
His plan was so crazy and so unheard of. And you would think that he's crazy to even think that he could do something like that.
Yeah.
But he knew what he wanted, and sometimes he just can't be denied, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's one of those plans that God talked to you and you went through with it, yo.
Yeah, for real. And
Yep.
and that's what I say. I'll give it a good review. Usually my reviews is simple as, it was good or the movie was whack.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. It's definitely worth checking out.
All right, man.
All right, later.
Later. But yeah, man. To me, like I said, it's a great movie, yo. It's a great movie, yo. It's a great movie. What's up, Dre? What's up, Jamal? Happy birthday to my cousin Jamal. He came in here. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Jamal, he went to a Ed Lover comedy show. I hope you don't mind me telling this because it's going to be told. He went to Ed Lover comedy show and he asked me about my Ed Lover story. He said Casey goes to Ed Lover and he could tell him what's going on, or tell him like, hey, do you remember meeting my cousin and telling him that he's not from New York or whatever like that because he's from Long Island. But it happened like 3 years ago with me and Ed Lover type of thing. So I don't know if he ran up on Ed Lover or not. But yeah, tonight we got a lot of things going on. Right now we talk about the King Richard movie. You know what I'm saying? The King Richard movie. To me, it's a great movie because it was a movie that was not that stereotypical racism type movie that you would think this you would see, but it wasn't. It was about a black man with a plan, and his family plan was everybody was on board. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was on board. Kids did great. The wife, she did great. She did great as a wife and as a mother. She stuck by her side. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you don't see that. You know, people just leave. People are like, nah, I'm out of here. I can't take this. And even like that time, like I don't know. You know You know what I'm saying? I saw Derek say he ain't gonna watch it tonight. This is one little part I'm gonna mention. She trained Serena when Venus got accepted to get coached. You know what I'm saying? When she got accepted to get coached. And it was cool because you like, oh, look at that. She got accepted to get coached, but she didn't take Serena. So the mom was training Serena, and Serena was becoming the beast under the mom. So they did have that aspect on it as well. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at my cousin Misha here. Happy holidays. Hey, thank you. Yeah. So it was kind of dope to see that too, man. But let's get more into the holiday spirit. I want to talk about something else that I seen, man. I'm going to close the flow. Phone lines are now closed. So Norway did something that was quite interesting, to say the least. So Norway is celebrating their 50th year of decriminalization of homosexuality. So it's no longer a crime to be a homosexual in Norway. You know what I'm saying? Like the great American philosopher Ray J said, be who, love who you want to love, be who you want to be with, whatever. Like, if that's what you want to be, it's what you want to be. Nothing wrong with that. But they said, you know what? We're going to have a video to show our 50-year mark of decriminalization of homosexuality. So, what did they do? They came out with an ad, and this ad is quite interesting. I'm gonna play the clip of the ad so you guys can get a look of it. But warning, if you're triggered to see your childhood heroes in a different kind of light, viewer discretion advised. All right, so this film is called When Harry Met Santa. When Harry Met Santa. So as you can see right here, I'll give you my play-by-play with it too. As you can see right here, Harry met Santa, right? So Harry went in and got a glass of water, Christmas Eve, I'm assuming. I'm just looking at the comment. I'm sorry, Heather. But, Harry got a glass of water, Christmas Eve, and he met Santa Claus. Which is rare because you don't really get to meet Santa Claus when Santa comes to your house, because Santa Claus, he does this real fast. He put the gifts under the tree real fast because he's not only going to Harry's house, he's going all over the world. To all the good kids around the globe, he has to go give these kids gifts. But just so happens, that one moment, he met Santa Claus. Heather, don't spoil it in the comments. Okay, one other thing too. He always, like, every time you see like another clip is the next year. So it's not like the next day and not like that. So it's the next year. So now he's kind of like, now he's staying up to catch Santa Claus. So this time he stayed up. He caught Santa Claus again. I mean, I'm not going to lie. If I was Harry in this situation, right, to say I was Harry, a 1 year is a long time to go to wait for your significant other, right? For your partner. And knowing that your partner is married. And knowing that your partner live far away, because you live in Norway and your partner live in the North Pole, right? So that's a long time to wait for your partner. But, Harry is waiting for this partner. I guess the dating pool for men like Harry that look for other men is very low in Norway if he's waiting for Santa Claus. But to say the least, he waited another year just to catch Santa Claus again. And this is what happened when he caught Santa Claus. So now Santa Claus is like going through the pictures, and I don't know if that a picture is that a picture of Harry. I'm not sure what's going on, but he's looking at the picture. But now Harry caught Santa Claus doing this. So now the second year, he didn't even engage with Santa Claus. He just, you know, he just looked at him. All right, so now this is the third year. And the third year, he got dressed to go to bed. So he put on, first of all, Harry's weird because he's wearing jeans in the house, let alone he's wearing jeans to bed. That's a weirdo. That's the act of a weirdo. So he put cologne on and he wore jeans to bed with no shoes on. So let's continue. Well, let me take it back. He wore jeans and cologne to the couch. So he wore it to the couch. And he's falling asleep on the couch. He fell asleep on the couch because he wanted to catch Santa Claus. Now Santa Claus is being extra creepy. Santa Claus is sitting down, watching this man sleep, talking about you snoring. And I don't know if... Now, let me know in the comments how you think, like, the way Santa Claus is looking at him. Is he, like, looking at him with bedroom eyes? Does he look disgusted? I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyway, let's continue.
Det kommer nästa år.
So Santa Claus gives him a gift, and he opens the gift. What's going on, Ron? He opens the gift the next day. Weirdo. It was no need for him to be checking out his body in the mirror for this commercial. That was definitely uncalled for. So Santa Claus is doing a lot of stupid ass tricks that it was clearly that he put the thing in his mouth. Clearly put the thing in his mouth. So now he's getting Santa Claus drunk. He's on top of a table trying to seduce Santa Claus. Like, who thought this commercial was a good idea?
Jag kommer tillbaka nästa år. Ja, alla bor vi har varit en sån att det dröpte på mig.
All right, I do not know why your man was crying for. Like, why was he crying? Like, I don't get that part. He started crying. He started crying out of nowhere. I don't know why he's crying. There's no reason for you to cry, man. Like, you chose this life. You chose to wait 364 days for a married man to come to your house to have a conversation. And now you want to start crying. What are you crying for? I'm pretty sure there are dating apps in Norway that you could find somebody. I'm pretty sure you go on Facebook, you probably go on Tinder, whatever. You could go on so many different dating apps, but you decide to wait for Santa Claus.
Jag är fin. Men fin. Jag kommer till att savna dig. Det är många som väntar på tokenism. En dag I år. Ett år till.
This guy's a loser. Harry's a loser because clearly Santa Claus is going back. All right, not to get too graphic, but you're gonna keep it real in here. Santa Claus ain't giving him no action, right? He's going back to his wife. You in the bed crying. You in the bathtub crying because this man, you want this man. Yo, go live your life. Go live your life. This is like 5 years now. You're doing this for 5 years. Life is too short to be waiting for Santa Claus every year. So we got a grown man with a nice ass desk and a nice workspace. I'm big on workspaces. Oh, okay, so I didn't know that. According to, I'm gonna look at the comments later. So it's a nice ass workspace, right? I'm into workspaces, and y'all killing me in the comments. I gotta stop looking at them. So nice ass workspace, and he writes a letter to Santa Claus. A grown man with a cardigan on, writing a letter to Santa Claus. Let's continue. See, this is when it get effed up. This is when it get really, really effed up because your man got on a full suit, right? And he hears the doorbell ring. And who's at the doorbell? The Postal Service. So now the Postal Service is doing Santa Claus' job.
Ja, det var kommet noen pakker til deg. God jul!
Jeg fikk tak i litt assistanse i år, så jeg kan være sammen med deg.
So if you don't speak Norwegian or whatever this language is, he says, I arranged some help this year so I could be with you. He even got his hat on. Your man came just with the robe, and he wanted to be with this guy. It's crazy. Santa. Yo, all right, let's unpack a few things. I see a lot of things in the comments. He did cheat on his wife, right? And like I said in my video, Santa and Mrs. Claus been together for thousands of years, right? Thousands of years. If Santa Claus wanted to bring someone else to the bedroom, I think he should have ran it by his wife first. That's the first thing, right? They could have did something to get all three of them. I think that would have been the ideal thing to do. And it did not have to be on Christmas Eve. So you have one job. Now you hired the post office. You hired the post office to do your job. You got one job a year. And everybody know the post office got the slowest mail in the world. Slowest mail in the world. So you go with the post office. You go with the slow. You ain't hire FedEx. You ain't hire UPS. You hired the post office. And I'm not sure how the postal service is in Norway, but this is who you hired. And once you hire these people, look what happened. Look what happened. You're going to, a lot of kids are going to be disappointed. And first of all, look at this area. How come this, hold on, I'm going to go back to this. Look at this. Yo, these streets are not even plowed. So not only Santa Claus ain't doing his job, the people of Norway ain't doing their job. I'm sorry. Oh man. All right, let's go to these comments because there's a lot going on in here. Yeah, he should have given Harry a lump of coal and got the heck out of there. No, I mean, Santa wanted it too. Santa, he wanted that too. So you can't be upset with Santa, or Harry, or both of them. Santa wanted it clearly. So it is what it is, Harry ain't no kid. Yeah, he's not a kid, but at the same time, he got a wish list. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, that's too vulgar. At least he's not a pedophile, right? Damn. Jeez Louise, yo. I mean, that's the standard we got going on for Santa Claus. Yeah, I agree. This is wild, but we got to have that tokenism of different characters becoming, I guess, different identities now. You know what I'm saying? Instead of making new characters, we got to have different characters have different identities. My cousin Jamal said that's how he look at Michelle when she's on the couch. All right, so you're a creepy old man with a gray beard looking at people while they're on the couch. That's crazy. Oh man. According to Google Maps, no poles in Norway. If Santa liked Harry in return, he could have hopped on a sled and one reindeer and visit Harry. Harry's being used, and that's not Santa. You know what's funny? I seen somebody put a post up saying that if you got little children watching this, if you tell me Santa Claus is gender neutral, I'm telling your kids Santa Claus is fake. Oh man, the music is disturbing. It's like that classical music. It is disturbing, I guess. Oh, he said he's crying because he got blue balls. I mean, yeah, you probably do. Jeez, man. Oh man. Nah, this was on the This is not even in America. This is in Norway somewhere. This is hilarious. Yeah, they are consenting adults, but he did cheat on his wife. He did cheat on his wife. I didn't see this one. Oh man, it's sad. It's sad. It's how do you guys feel about this fake symbolism of things? Like, is it really needed? At first, I'm not gonna lie, I was like hyped, like, yeah, it's gonna be a black Superman. Yeah, it's gonna be a black. Matter of fact, remember when what's my man name? Idris Elba was supposed to play James Bond. They want to make a black James Bond, and it's like no. And I was like, that's messed up, man. We need a black James Bond. We need that, right? I was like, we need a black James Bond. I'd rather you just make a new character and make that character black so we could just grow to love that character. Like, I love Luke Cage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love T'Challa. Why we gotta have the black version of something that's already there? Why we gotta have the black version of something that's already there? And when you do like the black version, to me, that's like laziness. Like, you just like, all right, we're gonna just slap black onto it. Same storyline, same everything, just slap black onto it. Like, come on, man. I'd rather have a new character that's happened to be black. That's better for me. You know what I'm saying? And, I actually had a conversation with somebody in the comments about this video. And I'm like, if you're gay, do you like this fake symbolism? And, I think he said he does. I don't know if he's gay or he's like a ally of the gay community or whatever. But to me, it's stupid. Like, you just throwing, how they say you throw shit on the wall and see what sticks. You just gonna slap an identity onto a character. I don't know if Idris the next Bond or not. I know it was in talks and they said it wasn't going to go through or not. But it would be dope. I mean, Bond, I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, let it be original. Let it be original. We don't have to keep slapping identity on type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I saw, hold on, I think I got right here. Hold on. Like this right here. This is they got a black Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's like actual Peter Parker being black. Is a whole nother person that became Spider-Man that was black. So I'm cool with that as well. Like, you don't have to have it like that. Or even like superheroes. Like, you have certain superheroes. Like, we have, Batwoman, Supergirl. Like, do you really need that? You need a Batwoman. You need a Supergirl. You can't just have like Wonder Woman is a great superhero because she's originated as a woman. You know what I'm saying? But it's no need to have Batwoman, Supergirl, Spider-Girl. You know what I mean? Like, just let it be. Just create a new character, yo. Just create a new character. Even like with the gay stuff. Yeah, even with the gay stuff, it's like, I think they made, what's his man's name? It was somebody made gay. Like, I know they made Robin bisexual, which was weird. I already thought Robin was gay. Damn, what else? They made Robin bisexual. I thought Robin was gay all the time. I thought he was gay, so it was kind of weird he made him bisexual. I think they made Superman's son gay. Yeah, yep, see? They made Superman's son gay. They making, like, come on, man. Just leave it the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Just leave it the way it is. You're just going to make people gay out of nowhere. I think they made somebody else gay, too, that was in the comic books. I think the Hulk might be gay. I don't know, but they're making everybody gay. Yeah, actually, this is more important. But that's the world we live in now, where we more about symbolism. You know what I'm saying? We're not really fighting for, you know, rights and stuff like that and getting bills passed. We're fighting for getting Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. That's what's most important to us. But speaking of, Green Lantern's gay now? Yeah, I think, see? That's crazy. We just gonna make everybody gay. Why not, yo? Why not? But you guys coming in, man. I appreciate you guys hitting the like button. You know how the algorithm works. You know how YouTube do. You know how YouTube do. So speaking of gay symbolism, black people, what else? Hate crimes. What else we could go do all that? Damn, there's a lot of people that took Bad Girls gay at a TV show. I know they made the Pink Ranger gay too. I mean, I saw that with my son. I was like, oh wow, okay. But yeah, like I said, damn, they're making everybody gay. I'm just looking at the comments. All right, so I want to also talk about another gay villain that staged a fake hate crime, and that's Jussie Smollett. So he staged a hate crime back in 2019, saying like, yo, he got beat up by 2 white MAGA Trump supporters from the Midwest, right? They had a white pickup truck like I have. They from the South, actually from the South, according to Jussie Smollett on transcript. They from the South. They drove up to Chicago. First, they sent him a letter, and they sent him a homophobic slur letter, and they cut out newspaper clippings and spelled MAGA in the letter. Then they drove from Tucker, Georgia, right, up to Chicago, and they beat him up with a MAGA hat on. They did all that, right? That's what they did to him. But now it's coming out that they're lying about it. They say they ain't lying, that Jussie Smollett lied about this, and he wanted his attention. He really wanted to have this hate crime come out. And I'm like, damn, man. Damn, allegedly. Sorry. Thank you. Allegedly. So allegedly, this is what happened. Allegedly, they drove from Tucker, Georgia, and they came and beat up Jussie Smollett. But kind of find out, he made it all up, and now he's going to trial for it. Me personally, I can't. I was like, when I first heard, I said, this is stupid. Like, I can't believe he did it. But now that I'm a little more older, more mature, and I'm looking into it, I said, you know what? It's messed up that he did this, because there are real hate crimes that's going on. There's real situations going on, and your man decided to make something up. He made something up just for what? Just for attention. He made something up just for attention. And it's like, when you start making stupid shit up like this, people will be looking like, oh man, if something really happens, nobody gonna take you seriously. Nobody gonna take you seriously. You know, some say LeBron James made up that they wrote the N-word on his gate. I don't know if that's made up or not. You know, I don't know if it's made up or not. And the same thing with Bubba Wallace. They said that whole thing with the noose that was in his garage, that was just like a big misunderstanding. And now he got now Jussie Smollett. He did his whole thing. He had a whole acting thing out. Like, he literally went to jail. I mean, not to jail, excuse me. He literally went to the hospital. He went to the hospital for his beatings. And it's like, yeah, how you want attention this bad? How do you want attention this bad? Like, you probably got close to 1 million followers on Instagram. You got attention already. But you want attention this bad. And this is worse than The Boy Who Cried Wolf. I think it shouldn't be called The Boy Who Cried Wolf. It should be called Jussie crying about a hate crime, because it didn't happen. And it make us look real bad. It make us look real weak. And I'm like, come on, man. Come on. We don't need extra BS like this, yo. We don't need extra BS like this. But I guess Jussie just had to go through it. And, you know, so I'm going to pay attention to the trial, see what's going on. I don't think he's going to go to jail. I think Jussie Smollett is just going to go to, he probably just do like community service, something stupid like that. I don't even think that this shouldn't be like a trial. I thought it was over already. I'm surprised to see him walking in the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm going to go in on the Jussie Smollett thing a little later just to see what's going on with it. But now, let's talk about some more alleged criminal activities. And I was speaking about CNN. I said that CNN, I put a tweet up. And on my tweet, I said, let me see if I can pull the tweet up. I said that CNN needs to do a facelift, right? Because this is a bad look. What's going on with CNN? This is a bad look. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull my tweet up. How do you use Twitter on a desktop? I'm so used to doing it on a... Okay, here we go. Yeah, a lot of people thought it was all over. But let me pull this tweet up, yo. Like I said, you guys come in and hit the like button. I really appreciate that. All right. So this is a tweet I said right here. I said, damn, between Chris Cuomo helping his brother with the sex scandal and the upcoming sexual assault trial with Don Lemon, CNN needs a facelift. And, you know, this is one of my more popular tweets. I got like 312 likes. Like, oh, damn. Like, I don't even have that many followers on Twitter. Like, I just be tweeting stuff and I put my tweet on different platforms so you guys can see it. But yeah, so I was saying that CNN needs a facelift. And me being from Atlanta and CNN is Atlanta, I think CNN see my tweet. And CNN said, you know what? This guy broken traditions is right. We need a facelift. And what they did the day after I tweeted this, they suspended Chris Cuomo for what he did. And I said, damn, look at that influence I got. I am a real influencer. If I'm influencing CNN, I am a real influencer. That's big right there. So shout out to that, man. Hold on, man. I didn't realize I did that until I looked at the tweet, looked at the date, and looked at the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to me influencing. Okay, I got some haters in the comments. Yes, I am from Atlanta. So, so me doing that, I influenced CNN to suspend Chris Cuomo. I think I am the nail in Chris Cuomo's coffin for what he did. So, Chris Cuomo got suspended for using his press credentials to get information about his brother's sex scandal. And I'm sitting there like, damn, I was talking to one of my friends about this, and I was like, yo, it's crazy he did that. Like, you know, no offense to my brother, but if my brother had a great career as a governor, right, and I have a great career as a news analyst, and my brother, the governor, got to his sexual allegations, it's not my job to find that information. I have to protect now my family as my kids and my household and my income. And, you know, whatever my brother got going on, my brother got to deal with that. You know, he got to deal with that. That's how he got to deal with. And that's on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to risk my job to put my brother's situation out there like that. But anyway, Chris Cuomo did that. And I'm not sure if Andrew Cuomo asked Chris Cuomo to do that. I'm not sure if he said, oh, let's do it or not. Or if he said, you know what, let me do it on my own. Let me just be that good little brother to help out my brother because my brother's going through something. Me, I wouldn't have done that. But, you know, Chris Cuomo decided to do that. He put his career on the line to help his brother out during the sex scandal. And for him doing that, he lost his job. He'd been in CNN for years, the main face of CNN. and he lost his job, which is crazy. And I'm like, all right, I think the other guy that had allegation, well, what was his name? Jeff Toobin? I think he was like playing with his tool on camera. So he got suspended, but he came back. And it was weird because you have a woman interviewing him about what he did. Like, that was real weird. Like, that's kind of creepy. So you had, Jeff Toobin. You have Chris Cuomo. Everything came out from Attorney General Letitia James, and she came up with everything about what's going on with Chris Cuomo, and they had to let him go. Then you got Don Lemon, and a lot of people don't know what's going on with Don Lemon. These are allegations, and I'm not saying that this story is true or not, but this story is what Don Lemon is about to go to court for. So, allegedly, Don Lemon go to a bartender, and he said, "Mr. Bartender, what do you like?" And Mr. Bartender says, "Huh?" And he says, "Do you like P or do you like D?" I'm trying to keep it PG friendly in here because, YouTube is, so P, it stands for the woman, and D stands for the man. So y'all put that together, right? So Don Lemon asks his bartender this. This is all allegedly. This is what the guy's saying that Don Lemon did. So I think the guy said he liked P. So for whatever reason, Don Lemon put his hands like around his genital area, like rubbing it all together, and took his hands and like shoved it in the guy's mouth. And I'm like, that just sounds crazy. That just sounds crazy that you go to shove. Thank you for the super chat music. So he shoved it in this guy's mouth, right? He shoved it in this guy's mouth. And while now the guy's like, why would you shove this in my mouth? Like, why would you shove, your genital residue in my mouth? Which is disgusting, right? So the guy pressed charges against Don Lemon. The case did not happen because of COVID. So everything got pushed back. And this happened in New York. This actually happened in Long Island. Shout out to Long Island. So this happened in Long Island. And I'm like, this is disgusting. Like, that's disgusting that if he did that, allegedly. But let's say if it was another anchor or whatever that did that was a man, and he did that to a woman, and it was all alleged. If that was alleged, sorry to say, that guy would have been fired before the trial. So Don Lemon was able to be used during the whole Trump era. And now this case is coming out. I'm pretty sure CNN is going to get rid of him. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if CNN is going to get rid of him. Because they might be like, you know what? We ain't going to, we don't care. Like, it's going to get kind of swept under the rug because it's a man. And, I was looking into it a little bit. There's some pictures of the man with like a piece of a lemon. I don't know why, but he has like a lemon like by his private part, right? And that's Don Lemon's name, but the guy who's doing the accusation have the lemon in the private part. Yeah, I do. Yep. If this was someone from Fox, I believe the story would be bigger. It would be bigger. CNN have a good way. Well, I'm not even going to say CNN. It's like whatever that narrative is, they're having a good way of sweeping certain things under the rug. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to go off topic a little bit, but I'm going to come back to this. Matter of fact, now, I guess I'll be done with CNN. So CNN do need a facelift, but now I want to go on topic. Good looking, Ron, for that comment, because I'm going to talk about something else just briefly about how the media push out certain narratives. So, yeah, you're right. If Tucker would have, oh my God. If Tucker would have did something like this, it'd have been a wrap. It would be leading every news story since the day he did it until he got locked up. And this happened 3 years ago. But for whatever reason, he got away with it. All right, I wanna talk about something else, how the media push things under the rug, and it's kind of crazy. What's this guy's name, yo? All right, Daryl Brooks Jr. So they're kind of pushing the Daryl Brooks Jr. story under the rug. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know who Daryl Brooks Jr. is, he's a man who ran into 60 people at a Christmas parade a little after Kyle Rittenhouse was found innocent for self-defense. And in my opinion, this man, Daryl Brooks, was created by the media. You know what I'm saying? They put it in your face. Yeah, it was that long ago. Yeah, I think it's 2018. So they put these stories in your face saying that, oh, look at this man, you know, this man. Like, say, for instance, remember when there was that, it was a protest, I think, in Virginia, and that guy drove through the crowd and he killed one person? So this dude's did the same thing, but this story is barely on the news. This story is barely on the news. He did the same thing and it's barely on the news, but he killed 6 people. He killed 6 times more people than the other guy did in Virginia. But that guy in Virginia was seen as a white supremacist, which he may be. But Daryl Brooks Jr. is just being swept under the rug, which is trash. We have to really call out things like this. And not to mention, he has a long criminal history, and he should have been locked up a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? I think, if I'm not mistaken, allegedly, he beat up his baby moms and tried to run her over with the same car he ran these people over with. Not too long ago before this. Allegedly. Not saying it's true or not. But that's what I heard from the streets. Because you know I be in the streets. I'm from Atlanta. But yeah, Daryl Brooks definitely should be a story that should be leading all the news sources. But for some reason, it's not. It's not. This dude literally ran through a parade and killed 6 people. And his mom is now blaming the lack of mental health services. Which could be true. Which could be true. Yeah, man. I'm gonna look more into this Daryl Brooks case because I don't have that much information on it. I just think that, you know, they do sweep certain things under the rug. They sweep certain things under the rug. This thing, it should be publicized. It should be out there more. You know, the same way that guy ran through and killed those people, it's the same way that Daryl Brooks did the same thing out there in Wisconsin, and like the guy did in Virginia. But when the guy did in Virginia, it was on the news all the time. It was on the news all the time, man. I'll get to a sad story, man. So I think yesterday, Young Dolph was laid to rest. Rest in peace to Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying? He was laid to rest. But there was a comedian named D Money. I'm not sure his real name, but his name was D Money. He put a video out speaking about the murder of Young Dolph. And a few days later, he got killed. It's like, I don't know what's going on in Memphis, but we need to get it together, man. Like, this is really sad and scary. So I'm going to play a news clip that I got off of YouTube. And I'll show you guys that, and, you know, I'll speak about it. So let's go.
Their loved ones was killed in a shooting at a Frazier gas station earlier this week. Today, Memphis police identified the victim as Darion Childs. Barry G's Jordan James explains why some are linking his death to the death of Young Dolph and how his family is responding.
We like Marlon and Mike. What? When he fight, I fight.
It's this video of Darion Childs that captivated the hearts of millions. Now, years later, many are talking about how the Memphis comedian died days after making remarks about Young Dolph on social media.
And it's hard to ignore the stuff they're saying, like clicking on his page.
And this right here, I don't know. I'm not sure why the news did not announce who this person is, but that's his sister. That's the comedian's sister, of Darion Child's sister.
Us seeing them laughing.
In a series of Facebook posts, Childs questioned the outrage that people are feeling about the death of Dolph. His sister, Shamicia Mason, says his words were taken out of context.
He's like, I'm not joking about Dolph death. He said, I'm just saying that Memphis is basically the next Chicago because anybody can get killed in Memphis. He was like, it's crazy how Young Dolph actually went to a cookie place and got killed in his own neighborhood.
Childs was among 2 people shot outside of a Fraser gas station. Surveillance video shows someone walking up to the vehicle he was in and firing several rounds. Shots were also fired from another car.
It's gonna be hard not getting calls from him calling me saying open the door, I'm outside, or him calling saying, hey sis, cash out me this, cash out me that, or come pick me up, I'm right here.
Leading up to the shooting, Mason said her brother spoke a lot about death, and over the last week she even noticed a change in his behavior.
I kind of feel like he knew he was kind of preparing us, like he kind of prepared us for him to leave, because he kept coming around so much. He was always in my house, so he was always calling me, sis, I'm finna pull up, I'm finna come over there, or send me this, I'm finna, like, I spent his last days with him.
MPD is still working to determine if the homicide is connected to other incidents that happened. Reporting in Fraser, Jordan James, WREG, News Channel 3.
So sad, man. So sad. Man, it's so sad that, you know what I'm saying, this dude, another victim in Memphis, just like Young Dolph. It don't stop. It don't stop. It just shows that people want to keep going, just keep on keeping on. Just, we killing each other like it's nothing. Like, all right, we're going to just boom, 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 shoot him up. He says something. You shot somebody because something he posted. He got shot at a local gas station because something he posted. You shot him. Or allegedly, like it's messed up. It's messed up. And it's like, I don't know what's going on in these streets, but it's a lot of shooting, a lot of killing, a lot of everything. And I don't know, man. It's crazy. I seen a story that, Philadelphia already hit 500 homicides in Philadelphia. See? Yep. They hit right on time. Philly hit 500 homicides. 500. They record was 500. They already just hit 500 of like maybe a few weeks ago. And now it's just December 1st. That's sad, yo. That is sad. And I seen a clip of the 500th homicide in Philly. And it was like a woman just walking down the street and the guy just shot her. And she was like, no, let me take that back. It was a woman running away from this guy, screaming, help me. And the guy came from behind her and shot her in the back. Doom, doom, doom. And she fell down. And she just died right there in the street, screaming for help. It's crazy. And it's like 500 homicides in Philadelphia. I'm not even sure how many homicides in Chicago. Chicago. How many homicides in Atlanta? New York City is getting crazy. LA is getting crazy. Everywhere's getting crazy. I mean, it's really sad. It's really sad that damn. And St. Louis is one of them cities too, man. I remember I was in St. Louis for like maybe a week. I was in St. Louis for a week, and I met this girl. I went to the Waffle House, and her biggest thing was trying to get out of St. Louis because she was scared that she was going to die. And this girl was like maybe 17 years old. I was like, damn, like to hear her saying how she went to too many funerals at 17 in St. Louis. I never forget that. I don't know the girl's name, but I remember that conversation at the Waffle House because that was like the only, I don't know. I was not trying to go around St. Louis like that when I was out there. And I remember this one guy I was at the gas station. He was calling me like, he ain't called me, but he called somebody who I thought it was. Say my name was Jeff. He was like, yo, Jeff. There's some big burly dude. I'm like, who is this? He run up on me thinking I'm Jeff. Then he get to me and say, oh, you ain't Jeff, my bad. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know who Jeff is, but Jeff was about to get the business. And I said, damn, glad I ain't Jeff. And I was in St. Louis. I don't know if St. Louis is still like this now, but when I was out there, yo, every gas station, everything is behind the glass except for the ATM. All you can do at the gas station is get money out. You have to ask for every little thing. They have to pick up something for you behind the glass for you to get it. Yeah, man. Wow. Yeah, it's St. Louis is something different, man. Atlanta's ill. It's funny because people be thinking like, oh yeah, my hood is this, my hood is that. Y'all go to those cities like in St. Louis and go to like, Oklahoma and all that. I'd be cautious. Go to Cleveland. I'd be in and out of there when I have to go out there. I'd be in hotels all the time. I'd be in a touristy area. I'm not trying to go to those. See, I told you, the gas stations, everything is behind glass. Everything is behind glass. All you can get to is the ATM. Only thing you get to is the ATM. I swear to you. Oh man. Yo, man, it was something I seen the other day that I think triggered some people, but I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. I'm gonna give you guys my play-by-play of Marcus Arbery's dad after the McMichaels and whatever the other guy name was found guilty of killing his son. So hold on.
Number one, I want to give all glory to God. Yes. Because that's,
you know what I'm saying? Now that I'm from Atlanta, I'll be meeting older gentlemen if I'm at the cigar lounge. He just remind me of one of them old heads at the cigar lounge. You know what I'm saying? He got that southern talk. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Marcus Arbery. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for his loss. But that's what he reminds me of. So I want to show you the this clip because he said something that a lot of people was not expecting him to say, even the people that's there. So let's go.
That's who made all this possible. Yes, it is. Number two, I want to thank his mama. Yeah. And I want to thank my sisters and brothers. I want to thank my children for being strong through this rough time. Yes. Because I know it was hard what they had to deal with. Yes. And number two, I want to thank all y'all people, all the support y'all gave us.
I like the fact he said number two twice.
Yes. One of us did this. One side did this. That's right. Make this happen. So there ain't no one side. So what I tell you, God don't work one-sided. Yes. God work two-sided. All right, I'm going to put you here, I'm going to put you there. Amen. So y'all pull together and work this thing. That's it. Amen. So hey, that's what it's all about. Amen. Because if one side wouldn't work, it wouldn't have happened. That's right. You had people working when you wasn't working. That's right. Come on. When you weren't working, you had people out here working, marching, going in these offices. Yeah. We conquered that lynch mob. That's yes. We got that lynch mob. This history today, letting you know that blacks kill, life does matter. That's right. For real, all life matters. All life. Yes.
You already said. He said all lives matter. See, this guy said all lives matter in front of the legendary Al Sharpton, in front of the honorable attorney Benjamin Crump. So I want you guys to pay attention to the background after he said this.
Not just black children. We don't want to see nobody go through this. No, I don't want to see no daddy watch their kid get lynched and shot down like that. That's right, Mom. So it's all our problem.
See, once he said that all lives matter, you see Benjamin Crump. He get that message from that lady from back here. She got the haircut like the girl from Insecure. I can't think of her name right now. If you know the girl from Insecure, put it in the comments. I got the low haircut now, but she got that low haircut, and she's saying something to Benjamin Crump, saying like, your man just said all lives matter, right? He said all lives matter.
It's all our problem. So hey, let's keep fighting. Let's keep doing it and making this.
So now you see, once he got that message from the girl from Insecure, Molly, that's her name. So once he got that message from the girl from Insecure, you see Benjamin Crump put the hand on the shoulder like, all right, man, it's time for you to go. It's time for you to go.
This place is a better place for all human beings. Amen. All human beings. Amen.
Then he put the second hand on the shoulder like, all right, it's really time for you to go. So Benjamin Crump is now playing Sandman Sims. You know what I'm saying? He's playing Sandman Sims. And Molly is Kiki Shepard. As you guys know about the Apollo, Sandman Sims was the guy who comes on stage and get the bad act out of the way. And it's time to get Marcus Arbery out of the way because clearly he's not going on script.
Everybody. Love everybody. Love everybody. All human beings need to be treated.
So now if you look in the back, you see Al Sharpton now is getting a message like, yo, you know what your man said to me? You know what your man just said on his mic? He said all lives matter. You know that is not on script. That's not on script. You're not allowed to say that.
We finna conquer this lynching. Today is a good day.
Then Al Sharpton goes on there. Woo! This man came out and said all lives matter. I know Al Sharpton and Benjamin Crump and all the other people that's anti all lives matter is rolling their graves right now. They do not like that. I give Al Sharpton Steve Harvey, but you want to call him Sinbad? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But yeah, Molly put that thing in his ear and said, yo, your man said all lives matter. And once she said something to him, you see that he put that hand on the shoulder like, listen here, Scrap. Listen here, youngin. You're not allowed to talk like that. You're not allowed to say those words. You can't say all lives matter in front of me and expect me to keep a smile on my face after we had all these black pastors come down here for this trial. You're going so off code. You so disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? They don't care that your son died. They need to get that camera time. They don't care your son died. And you said the wrong things in front of the wrong people when they put that hand on your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think they should be too upset. They probably got enough money out of it that they needed to. I wonder how they get paid off of these things now. Like, I think Benjamin Crump probably got to find a way, but I wonder how Al Sharpton get paid off of these things because he's there all the time. Maybe I know he got a radio show. I don't know if he still got it or not. I don't know if he still got the radio show or not, but I wonder how they get paid off of these things now. But it's sad, yo. It's sad that they really pulled him off the microphone for saying all lives matter. You know? I mean, the people who murdered his son, they all got convicted. They got charged. They going to jail for a very long time. You know? They couldn't use the race baiting that they usually use to say, see, there's another injustice. We got to fight the power. The power actually worked. How do you know he was overtime? How do you know that he was overtime? You do not know that. You know what? God forbid, we don't want to lose a child like this man did. But if you lose a child, you don't have a time limit to speak about things. You don't have a time limit. Just go as you please. Go as long as you please. You don't have a time limit. You don't have a time limit at all. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a time limit. See? You don't have a time limit. You can't go over time. And nobody said anything about him going over. Like, it was nothing being said until he said all lives matter. And that's when Benjamin Crump got that message from Molly. And once he got that message from Molly, then that's when he said it. I'm assuming it. I'm assuming that she gave that message. That's what I'm doing. I'm assuming that she gave that message. Because as soon as he said that, that's when he went and said something to her. And once he said something to her, that's when he put the hand on the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? You know how PR is. She's like, what's that lady name that does the PR from back in the days? Olivia Pope. She like Olivia Pope. You know what I'm saying? She's Olivia Pope. It's messed up, man. Look at the poor Marcus. Poor Marcus, man. They're going to tell this man how long he need to speak about his son. Yeah, see, the timing. It was right on time. Once he said it, that's when he got pulled to the side. After he got pulled to the side, he put his hands on his shoulder. It's clear as day. It's clear as day. Oh, man. What else we got today, man? That's really it right now, man. That's all I got for today, man. I appreciate you guys coming in. I appreciate the super chat. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the super chat. You guys in here, you've enjoyed what's going on tonight. Hit the like button. Share this content. Let people know about it. Let people know that every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to do a live. And, you guys enjoy it. Share it. I'm going to start having some more people coming on. Usually I have my brother coming on, but we're going to start promoting his show. His page is Unconstructed Conversations. I can't say it right because it's spelled weird. You know what I'm saying? If you look in the comments, you'll see him in there with the skeleton. That's my brother. So he's starting the page too. He started his page as well. And we tried to go live last night on his page, but it didn't work out, unfortunately. Did not work out, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to go live maybe sometime this week. You know, I got some things I got to do. It depends on what time you want to go live. You know, I still work a 9 to 5, and I do this from 6 to 12 to survive, like the great American philosopher Jay-Z said. You know what I'm saying? But I do appreciate you guys for coming in and checking me out. And also, like I said, check out my my brother page. I don't know if, like I said, Unconstructed Conversations. It's a very unique name. If he could, I would suggest that he put the link in the comment so you guys could just click the link and go to it from there. That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? If I was him. I'm giving you a suggestion over the air so people could find your page. All right, man. I appreciate you guys, man. I really had a good time tonight. You know what I'm saying? About to get ready for bed. I go to bed early now, man. I go to bed early now. I got to be a early bird, get up early, do my things. You know what I'm saying? Go to the gym, go work out. You know, I'm about to be 40 soon, so I got to make sure my body stays the way. You know what I'm saying? Stay the way it is. Stay the way it is. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. There we go. Unstructured. I probably said it wrong. I'm sorry. Unstructured Conversations. Unstructured Conversations. But yeah, follow his page. Great content as well. You know what I'm saying? My older brother. So he's older than me, so he's smarter than I am by law. You know what I'm saying? By God's law. The older brother is usually the smartest. The youngest, usually the better looking. You know what I'm saying? The youngest is usually the better looking. And the middle child is always the one that's forgotten about. So if you're a middle child, I'm sorry if I offended you. But that's what's in the Bible. That's what's in the Bible. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. And I'm going to let this go. Then after that, oh, what the heck? Okay, my camera just died. All right, man, have a good night. All right, that's a sign. All right, man, y'all have a good one. All right, good night. Peace.